challenging beliefs. The first few minutes of what I am going to say will change the perception, your perception on its head. So be prepared. Okay. The premise of the talk is that being healthy is in our nature. Okay. We human beings are programmed to live for more than 100 years without any ailment. Every living species is self-healing. Okay. So this is the fundamental theme, and all diseases, the so-called diseases, they are not diseases. They are an intelligent physiological expression of the human body to a perceived threat. This perceived threat or threats can be physical, chemical, or emotional. Okay. So in other words, physical means trauma, injury, the one T. Chemical mean toxin, the other T. The third T is thoughts. Okay. These are the three T's. They are threats, perceived threats. The body perceives the threat and it shows up, it reacts. Reaction, that is, there is a cause, there is a reaction. So it is an intelligent physiological response. Okay. It is an intelligent physiological response to a perceived threat that can be physical, chemical, or emotional. As I told, it is a cause and the effect. Here I have to say that our modern medicine, modern doctors, there is a dark side and a bright side of it. Let me tell the bright side. With regards to the management of acute conditions, acute medical, surgical, emergencies, we have gone far ahead. Unimaginably we have gone far ahead thanks to the excellence of the current medication or the approach. But the dark side is that with regards to chronic ailments, we got it all wrong, absolutely wrong. This is the current scenario. So any person with any ailment, for example, a person comes to me, a diabetic comes to me, I would put this hypothesis. This is known as a toxic tree hypothesis. Okay. Any person with any metabolic derangement, say for example diabetes, is like a toxic tree. So what does a tree contain? It contains three things. One is the root. Next is the trunk. Third one is the branches. Okay. So the root is formed by physical, chemical, emotional stress. Okay. Any threat may be physical, chemical, emotional. The body perceives the same way. I mean, physical means a major injury, an accident, fracture. That's a physical injury. Even a heart attack is a physical injury. Okay. Chemical injury is a toxic atmosphere, toxic food that we are taking. We will explain the toxins subsequently. And the third one is the emotional injury, that is stress. So these things in excess create a cascade of chemicals in our body, chain reaction. Okay. This is in the form of hormones, for example insulin, catecholamines, cortisol in excessive amounts. These hormones in normal amounts are good, but excess is being produced. So that is the trunk. Okay. The branches are the so-called lifestyle diseases. They are not diseases, they are only symptoms. Diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol, low thyroid function, gout, rheumatoid arthritis, ankylosing spondylitis, like autoimmune disorders, cancer, Alzheimer's, dementia, all these things are only branches. So what do? The modern doctor, I am guilty of doing that until 2 years ago. Like any other modern doctor, we try to look at the symptoms. We try to trim the branches. So the tree itself is toxic. We are trying to trim the branches. What do you think will happen? Nothing happens. The root it deepens and it becomes very strong. That is why you see people never get over chronic illness. They just continue with the medication and die a miserable death. So there is a cause, there is an effect. So you have to treat the root cause. This is exactly what we are going to do now. The another analogy I would give here is what is known as a kitchen sink hypothesis. Kitchen sink hypothesis. Sink. You have a sink, isn't it? It's something like that. A sink, no, when you don't pour water, it works. When you pour water, it works. When you pour more and more water, it works. You pour bucket full of water, it works. But when some muck collects, it stops working. So what is happening? Our body is supposed to be a wonderful machine. As I told you, we are genetically programmed to live for more than 100 years without any illness. As much as every species is programmed to live for particular years. For example, a giraffe is programmed to live for 25 years. An elephant is programmed to live for 70 years. So we are programmed to live. So human beings are programmed to live for more than 100 years. But we accumulate over a period of time lot of muck in our kitchen sink. Okay, then it stops functioning. And things, when the sink is blocked, lot of things, dirt comes floating up. What are the dirt? Diabetes, hypertension, cholesterol, etc., the whole lot. Okay, what I am doing is nothing but removing the muck. And how do I do it? By creating awareness. Okay. So this is the basic thing. Meaning, lifestyle diseases are not diseases, they are only symptoms. The diseases are elsewhere. Okay. Now, in my talk, I am going to take 4 common so-called lifestyle diseases. I will club diabetes and obesity together. That is known as diabesity. Most diabetics are obese, and many obese people are diabetic. So that will be clubbed. The other thing is hypertension. Third thing is cholesterol. Fourth thing is what is the fourth thing? Thyroid, underfunctioning of thyroid. So these are the 4 things, and I will make an argument. All the 4 do not require any medication. I will take them one after the other. So yeah, I will argue my case. You are the jury. At the end of the talk, you can give your verdict, right? So first I will take up diabetes. That's a hot topic. That's a hot topic, because if I had framed this program as a lifestyle disease reversal program, I wouldn't be getting any audience. Okay, I put reverse diabetes or diabetes reversal program. No, a lot of people start coming. Okay, so what is diabetes? It is an intelligent response of our body to a perceived physical, chemical, or emotional reaction. All the diseases. Okay, so these cause an inflammatory cascade in our body. These, for example, person with diabetes is highly inflamed. He is producing a lot of inflammatory chemicals in the body, right? If any diabetic comes to me, he is indirectly saying that I am inflamed, please help me. Meaning inflammation is fire. Okay, but what does he come? He says I have high sugar. That's a smoke. Inflammation is the fire, the smoke is sugar. So what do we doctors, intelligent guys do? Treat the sugar, which is the smoke. You know what happens? Nothing happens. Okay, so this is the problem, and this is the basic flaw in our management of diabetes. Okay, now what is the cause for diabetes? There are, generally it is said there are 2. One is our genes, 2 is the environment or lifestyle. Okay, human beings have been in existence in 2.5 million years. Until 50 years ago, there is one diabetic in every 4,000 individuals. Now, every 4th person is either a diabetic or a pre-diabetic, and the situation is not going to improve in any way. So, you mean to say our genes will change in 50 years? Most certainly not. So it is the environment that is changed, and the most important of this environment is our diet.